There's something happening in the luxury SUV world right now, and most people haven't noticed it yet. Because on the surface, the Lexus RX 350 looks exactly like what you'd expect. Refined, quiet, beautifully built. But underneath that calm exterior, Lexus is taking a risk it hasn't taken in decades. And depending on how you see it, this might be the smartest move they've ever made, or the one that changes everything. For over 25 years, Lexus built its reputation on one simple idea: perfection through refinement. Soft ride, silent cabin, bulletproof reliability. This wasn't just marketing, it was engineering philosophy. From the very beginning, Lexus focused on eliminating friction from the driving experience. Less noise, less vibration, less stress. And for a long time, that formula worked flawlessly. The RX became one of the best-selling luxury SUVs in the world, not because it was exciting, but because it was dependable. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The world changed. Buyers today are different. They still want comfort, but they also want emotion. They want design that stands out, technology that feels intelligent, and a driving experience that connects with them. Quietly, Lexus started losing something they once owned completely: excitement. Not because people stopped respecting Lexus, but because they started looking elsewhere for something more, cars that made them feel something. Internally, Lexus saw it coming. A growing number of buyers weren't leaving because of quality, they were leaving because they felt nothing. And that's a dangerous place for any brand to be. So instead of doubling down on comfort alone, Lexus made a decision. They would build an RX that doesn't just relax you, but actually makes you feel something again. And you see that shift immediately. The front end of the 2027 RX doesn't play it safe anymore. It's wider, lower, more assertive. The signature spindle grille, once controversial, has evolved into something sharper and more refined. It's no longer just a design element, it's a statement. The headlights stretch back in one fluid motion, creating a sense of movement even when the car is standing still. Aerodynamics have also improved, with smoother airflow around the body, reducing drag and improving efficiency. This isn't just styling, it's engineering meeting design. But here's what makes it interesting. Lexus didn't just try to look aggressive, they tried to look confident. And there's a difference. Aggression demands attention, confidence assumes it. And this RX feels like it knows exactly what it is. Move to the rear and things get more complex. There's a full-width LED light bar, something we've seen across the luxury segment. It looks premium, clean, modern, but it also raises a question. Is Lexus leading here or following? Because in a segment filled with strong identities, standing out matters more than ever. Still, from the rear three-quarter angle, this is easily the most athletic RX ever built. Now, open the door, and immediately you understand something Lexus still does better than almost anyone: atmosphere. Not just how it looks, but how it feels. The materials are carefully selected: premium leather, soft touch surfaces, brushed aluminum accents. Nothing feels cheap, nothing feels rushed. This isn't flashy luxury, it's quiet confidence. The layout is a major shift: cleaner, more integrated, less like a tech showroom, more like a living space. Yes, there's a large central display, around 14 inches, but here's the important part. Lexus didn't remove everything physical. Climate controls are still there, real buttons, real feedback. In a world where everything is hidden behind screens, that decision feels almost rebellious. The system itself finally feels modern: faster processing, smoother animations, better responsiveness. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto now work seamlessly. Voice recognition has improved, and over-the-air updates keep the system current. It's not flashy innovation, but it's the kind that improves your experience every single day. The seats have been redesigned: more support, better ergonomics, improved ventilation, perfect for long-distance driving. Rear passengers get more legroom, but more importantly, they get a better experience. And the cabin? Still incredibly quiet. Advanced sound insulation and acoustic glass reduce outside noise dramatically. This is the kind of silence where the outside world disappears. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get controversial. The RX 350 continues with a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder. It produces strong torque, especially at low RPMs. More efficient, more responsive. On paper, it makes perfect sense. But something is missing. There's no V6 anymore. And for longtime Lexus drivers, that matters. Because the old engine didn't just deliver power, it delivered character. Smooth acceleration, a refined sound. The new engine is capable, but it doesn't feel the same. And that raises a question. What matters more today? Efficiency or emotion? Lexus believes the answer is both. Power comes earlier, transmission shifts are quicker. The all-wheel drive system is more intelligent, distributing torque where it's needed most. The suspension system has evolved too. Adaptive dampers allow the car to switch between comfort and sport modes seamlessly. This isn't trying to be a performance SUV like the BMW X5 or a prestige icon like the Mercedes-Benz GLE. It's trying to find balance. Look at the competition. The Genesis GV80 brings value and bold design. The X5 brings performance. The GLE brings prestige and heritage. At Lexus, it's redefining what premium means on its own terms. This isn't just about screens anymore, it's about intelligence. Lexus now integrates smarter systems, learning your habits, preferences, and routines, adjusting seat position, temperature, lighting, even driving modes. It anticipates what you want before you ask, and that changes everything. When your car starts learning you, adapting to you, predicting you, are you still driving it? Or is it starting to understand you better than you understand yourself? It's a fascinating shift in how we interact with cars. Safety here is different, less intrusive, more seamless. Advanced driver assistance systems operate quietly in the background. Lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance. No constant alerts, just quiet awareness. Technology working with you, not against you. On the road, the biggest improvement isn't speed, it's composure. The ride is smoother, handling is more controlled, and the gap between comfort and sport modes is wider. The car actually changes its personality. And this brings us back to the core idea, emotion. For the first time in years, this doesn't feel like a car built only to satisfy expectations. It feels like a car trying to challenge them. But here's the risk. In chasing something new, Lexus might lose what made the RX so successful. Longtime buyers don't always want change. They want familiarity, consistency, comfort. But new buyers, they expect more. More engagement, more personality, more connection. And this RX is clearly aimed at them. One area Lexus still dominates: ownership, reliability, service, peace of mind. These are things that don't show up in spec sheets, but matter more over time than almost anything else. So what is the 2027 RX 350? It's not just an update, it's not just a redesign, it's a statement. A signal that Lexus knows the world is changing and is finally ready to change with it. Because at some point, every brand has to decide what it wants to be. Comfortable or compelling, safe or bold, predictable or unforgettable. And the 2027 Lexus RX 350? It's Lexus choosing to be bold. The real question is, are buyers ready for it? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next deep dive into the future of cars. Because trust me, this is just the beginning.